Hello, Team Chisholm Trail. My name is Chao and I worked for a CIT company. South Cal people may be more familiar with its physical branches in California, One West Bank. Our main office in California is in Pasadena. My title is AVP, Assistant Vice President in Consumer Data and Analytics team. I joined the CIT in last December, not very long, still in the path of exploring and learning. Before joining CIT, I once worked as a statistician and data scientist in media industry. I got my PhD in economics. After graduation, all my job is around the data and modeling. CIT is my first job in bank industry. My job here is also about the data and reporting. A typical day involves receiving requests from other team, pulling data from our database, putting numbers together to compose a report and distributing the report, as well as communicating internally and externally. Consumer data and analytics can be interpreted as analyzing consumer data. So, what does that mean? Let me give you a simple example. Our branches are currently running a case saving campaign to attract minors like you to open a new account in our branches. Suppose all of your classmates have known of the campaign. After reading the event disclosure, some of you decide to visit one of our branches and open an account, but some rather not to after thinking for a while. And some of you would not bother to would not bother to read the disclosure, just ignore the campaign completely. So why there are different behavior patterns? The data analytic team need to find out whether there are factors causing these different behaviors. In other words, what kind of keys have more chance to open a new account? What kinds of keys would give up and what kind of keys are not interested at all? Pictures, I mean literally pictures of customers, won't help us figure out the reason. Information such as consumers' age, race, habits, parents' job, parents' financial status, or whether this case are exposed to other banks' products might help us finding the answer. This kind of information are called data. As we can see, usually consumer behavior is very complicated. It's not only driven by any single factor, single reason. Information may not only about yourself. It can also be about your family, your peers, your environment. The information can come directly from you. When you open a new account, some of your information are required to reveal. A bank can record this information and input into our database. This information will become ready for an analyst to use. Some information can come from an agency. We need to buy from them, such as consumers' shopping habits, media preference, and ads. Generally speaking, one single individual data is useless. Only information of a group can reveal the pattern. Knowing what data need to be connected, why information about age may contribute, but the general information may not to some specific question, require an analyst, business sense, economic, or financial knowledge. One important step after collecting data is validating to verify the accuracy of data collected. A bank can make a mistake, input your wrong information. An agency can also hold inaccurate data, or when they transfer the data to us, the data may be of wrong format, something like that. So the wrong data can mislead to wrong conclusion. Similar to determine what kind of data is required. How to verify this data and how to find out data pattern and draw conclusion out of data also requires your judgment based on your knowledge. Understanding consumers and their behavior pattern via data is very beneficial for setting up a business strategy, arranging marketing plan, and so on. So go back to this example. Understanding data can assist our marketing team target consumers. Maybe no need to target the whole class. We can only focus on a part of the class. Therefore, the marketing expenses can be cut and the click ratio can increase. Click ratio means the ratio of winning customer. Right now, big data is a very popular term, and you might have also heard of it. Collecting data is one thing, but how to understand this data and how to draw conclusion, find useful information out of the data also requires knowledge, not only just about financial. When you if you want to go to other industry, you also need knowledge about the data in other industry. The data in different industry can be different. Every day, as a consumer, we provide data and also a part of some data pool. So exploring data and finding solution is a very challenging and rewarding job. I hope that you also like playing with data. Thank you.